Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Outcast Core. Lorenzo here, and Brice.
Hi.
And, well, he has a few thoughts on Destiny, and we're gonna have him rant or talk about it a little bit while he plays Destiny. This is his
Might be
gameplay.
a mix. So,
yeah.
Get ready, get your seatbelts ready, and let's talk about this game right now. At its current state. So, it's pretty much dead. Pretty much dead. Yeah.
Wow.
It's pretty much dead. So, we're gonna go to Mercury right now and talk about the Osiris DLC and figure out why this public area is so small. We're gonna figure this shit out. Oh, it is so fantastic. You should look upon its glorious mounts of sand. But there is no sand. It's just a big freaking donut.
It's a donut?
It's just a donut.
I gotta be honest, I think I bought the season pass for Destiny 2, but I was so disappointed with the game, I did not, download the code. Or, I did not download the DLC. I mean, it honestly did disappoint me, this game.
Oh my god, you have no idea.
And let me just say this before you continue, or we continue. Why the fuck is there no space battles anymore? Or, no starship battles, I should say.
Well, I could understand that EA could have been part of that, but no, they're not gonna go that route because apparently Star Wars owns space battles now. Apparently, and also, let me go back. Let me show you one thing. All right. See this?
Yeah, I see it.
You see this? You see this little clock right here?
That's a clock?
Whatever the fuck it's called.
Yes.
You see these little nodes right here?
Yeah?
There could have been more! But no! They really don't fucking care. They're just like, hey, we're just gonna award you a weapon for each time.
Actually, do you want me to tell you something? Something that I didn't know if you heard of? But official comment from a developer that has been developing Destiny 2 since the get-go said developing new content was too hard.
Well, that's too bad.
I don't even know why that's a thing because we've had several discussions forever since Destiny 2 was a concept.
I mean, look at this guy. He's just fucking sitting.
Yeah, no, we've been discussing this since Destiny 2 was even a thought of how to fucking fix the game.
There is no there's a way, but there has been a lot of people just talking about it and everything like that. I'm just like, you just can't fathom the ability of all the developers at Bungie. They say it's too hard to actually develop content for this game, but they did it in year one. In year fucking one. Seriously, guys.
Yeah, it came in Grimoire cards, and they didn't even fucking put it in the game. That's the thing that pissed me off the most. They didn't even put it in the fucking game.
Well, I kind of understood it after a while, because you can't put that shit in the game, because it's kind of outside of the game for them.
Oh, you mean how there was no story in the first one?
Now, there was no story in the first one, but there were plenty of things to chase after in the first one.
Yeah,
now there isn't. So...
oh
my god, it is. I know that the story is just really... I really don't know how to react.
Lost for words?
It's so unfathomable.
Well, let me just say this. There were so many ways, so many ideas or directions they could have taken Destiny 2. And they fucked it up!
Oh yeah, you want to talk about...
Fucked it up.
Let's go back into here. Let's talk about the weapons for a second. Oh my god, look! Static rolls! So fantastic! 1, 2... Oh, is there anything else? Not really. We've got a masterwork upgrade. Oh, look, paint job.
Which are... Isn't that paid for? Like, if you don't collect those in-game, you have to pay for them?
Pretty much. So, you know, it gets to the point where it's like, well, what the fuck am I supposed to do with that? Especially when you, like, get multiples of it. For everything, and, like, most people don't know what the fuck to do with all this other shit over here. Like Vanguard Magnus, New Pacific Sync, all these in comments right here.
Yeah. Hang on, I do have a question. With the DLC, have they added any guns to the Sparrows? Can you turn them into a Halo Ghost?
No, man, you put them up on a pedestal, man. This is bad. Like in Destiny 1, Destiny the game, the first game, is
the
better
alpha.
than this. That's the bad part. It's like they SAO screwed it up.
Whew,
SAO screwed it up, man. That's what happens.
You know, remember the running joke when Destiny 2 was coming out that everyone said, "Oh hey, Destiny's finally coming out of the beta." No, this is the fucking beta.
Dear God.
Destiny 1 was the alpha.
This is like the worst beta I've ever played. Yeah.
Like, just calling this a game, I feel like, is an insult to other games.
And for everybody out there who says that I'm avoiding the public event, I really don't care, because this public event isn't really that exciting. You jump from one side
The other.
to the other, and then you fight the one big boss in the middle, and that's...
What do you get from the big boss?
You get 2 tokens and a balloon. Oh my god. It's so fantastically exciting. Not really.
I feel like I could get that from doing something else.
They totally wreck you hard this shit. It's bad.
Oh, okay, you're insulting SAO a little much.
And yeah, I'm actually putting these 2 in the same basket, because...
Oh, for anyone who doesn't know anime, SAO was something that was really hyped up, but the second you took like 3 steps back, you realize how much of a shitty show it was.
Well, this is basically the same kind of basket with the same kind of eggs, so why don't we just say that?
Fuck. I cannot lie, that's actually kind of true. Destiny has such a great concept that was so fantastic it blinded everyone. Once we started playing, we were in such awe. We kept playing until we finally beat the game, and then we take a step back. And then you realize this game is shitty. Okay, yeah, never mind. Those SAO comparisons were legit.
They are totally legit.
Destiny is definitely one of those games where you just take a step back.
The Kim Kardashian. No, it is not the Kim Kardashian of gaming. It's the SAO of all the animes in all the world. It's bad. It is bad. It is terrifying that they have done this. It's indescribable. It's one of those games.
I have a question. Since you've clearly played a lot of Destiny 1 and 2, do you think they made any great changes that they should have gone a bit more with?
I think they could have taken taken all the static rolls off and made more random gun rolls for these guns. Because right now, as I'm staring at this gun, which, here's another gripe of mine, this should have been an exotic since it was owned by Saint 14 himself. So that's kind of a story gripe that I've got. That's just minor compared to all the other shit that's just all wrong about this game.
Okay, I have a question. Where did you learn that game belonged to the Saint?
Or this gun belonged to the Saint?
Yeah.
You go on a quest for this shotgun through the Infinite Forest. And, well, it was really a quest full of bullet sponges, really.
A quest full of bullet sponge. And it won't go into any detail. Was there any, like, little event explaining to you the significance of the gun at all? Or was it just a reward you got at the end from shooting a lot of guys?
It's a reward at the end of the event for completing the entire thing. Like, seriously. You learn about Saint 14 and the connection to Osiris, but it's not really that much. You learn about it in the comic of the Fall of Osiris, and it was just a straight-up missed opportunity because, well, the comic was a straight-up missed opportunity because of this gun right here.
So there's comics and other things like that people need to read to get their information.
Well,
About certain quests and events and people.
no. This gun was a missed opportunity because if they would have left the comic out and never written a comic, this gun would have actually had some significance to the franchise itself as in lore. Which is stupid. It's really one of those things, like, as a person who really likes to write, like, if you understand from the Dungeon Master's experience from actually Dungeon Mastering D&D,
We're nerds.
this is a major no-no. Like, this right here, this gun, it's there's so much wrong with it. The gun itself is fantastic. It's just the lore around it and what it actually serves. You learn about the shotgun itself, and it's got this pull-out tab right here.
That bugs me.
So, like, you know what bugs me about those tabs? You could have put the Grimoire menu in the entire game with the rest of this lore right here.
Yeah, no, the Grimoire I found was stupid. I personally believe Destiny should have leaned more to Borderlands. Because that's actually a better version of Destiny if you think about it.
Well, yeah. They did lean towards it for a little bit.
A little bit, but not much.
Actually, you didn't play the first game, did you?
I played the first game.
How much the first game did you play?
I beat it and all the DLC.
Okay.
But I have to...
Did you go through any of the raids?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes. But the thing is, those are raids. I want you to look at the side quests. Or the small little, like, objective things that they had you do. And tell me, what are the difference in the core gameplay?
The core gameplay between Destiny 1 and Destiny 2?
No. Like, the little objectives you get in, like, the areas, the beacons you need to go in.
Well, they're still in Destiny 2 as well.
I know. And the thing is, what are the difference between that and a side quest?
Well, you're supposed to have side quests in the game.
I know. But the thing is, I wanted it a bit different because those little beacons things seem more like a nuisance than an actual side quest. And they're like not full-fledged side quests, pretty much.
Well, they're completely fucking useless in this game, so...
I know. So, what I wanted a bit more from the side quest was a bit more lore.
Well, the thing is...
And a bit more, like, diversity.
From the side quests, in Destiny 1, they gave you materials.
Yes.
And in this one, they don't give you anything.
No.
So, why are they there?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Honestly, that's the thing. Okay, I guess I should rephrase my earlier comment, because this game feels like the same thing over and over and over again. Sure, it is a game where you grab a gun and you shoot a bunch of aliens. That is very true. Yes. But you could put a few bit more something into it. Like a side quest. Why are you shooting these aliens? Oh, to save these people. Wait, there aren't any people to save in Destiny. I mean, how many non-Guardian people do you run into in this game?
You run into NPC non-Guardians, but you don't really play with any non-Guardian people.
I know, except like in a side quest. How many times do you interact with like a non-Guardian people? Like, there are people still on Earth outside of the tower. Why couldn't it have been like a side quest to go rescue a few of them?
Oh, let me tell you about something. There was actually, at one point, they had a mechanic plan for Asher Mir, for the character on Io, to actually take part in a strike with you.
Yeah, but other than telling you where to go, not a lot of NPCs do anything.
No, they don't. The only thing that I've actually ever seen was like at the end of the Osiris DLC itself. Ikora actually goes to the planet for you, but the only thing that she does is open the infinite forest.
Yeah, no, I mean, I expected...
Like, what the fudge?
Yeah, no, I expected a bit more. Like, make it a little bit personal. Like, have a few of the NPCs in, like, a side quest come and help you duke it out with some enemy, or find out, like, an NPC cons you. Like in several other games, you know? There's not a lot of story to this, and people think, oh, well, it's a shooting game. You go around, shoot, blah, blah, blah. Play Borderlands, alright? Side quests are interesting there, alright? In a few side quests, you need to choose who's guilty of a crime from, like, a group of quintuplets. And in others, you need to collect certain objects for, like, a good story, for an actual person. Or, I shouldn't say person, actual NPC. But I don't feel much interaction with NPCs. They all feel like walls, per se. Brick fucking walls.
They feel like undeveloped characters that don't need to be in the game, and I could be the only character that actually finishes the story myself.
Yeah.
They're all vendors, ladies and gentlemen. They're all vendors.
Actually, yes, all of them are fucking vendors, and they all look like they're selling the same goddamn thing.
Yeah, actually, that's pretty much what's going on here. Everything in the tower. Oh, yeah. Let's get into the tower.
Like,
Oh, boy.
I gotta say this, I prefer Destiny 1 tower look than Destiny 2.
Well, the Destiny 1 tower look actually had a little bit more of a home. It was more aesthetic. It actually had more story to it than actually Destiny 2's story.
Yeah, and I personally believe Destiny 2 has their tower, like, needlessly spread out.
Oh my god, it's aesthetically unpleasing to look at.
Yeah, no.
It's bad.
And actually, let's go back, because a comment that I made reminded me of something. Something that I'm kind of surprising. I know it doesn't really matter, because anyone can get any weapon they want, either from a vendor or just doing the quest themselves. But why the fuck can you not trade with other players?
That is something I actually asked myself while playing this game. They actually had it in the works for Bright Dust. They had a perfect logical system. People actually thought this was actually a trading thing. But no! It's Eververse. Ugh. Oh my god.
Microtransactions.
Pretty much microtransactions.
That is stupid, but yeah, no, where's the trading? Why can't I give someone a weapon that they want that I don't like? Like, I personally do not prefer shotguns, but I know my friend here does.
I love shotguns. Shotguns are amazing.
Like, I mean, there were so many mechanics. I forget which Game Informer I read, but in Destiny 1, they talked about all the different mechanics and things that they'd have, like trading system, and they said that trading would be a heavy thing. Like, when Destiny 1 was first, like, being announced, because there was also another mechanic, someone you could go to. I think it was the gunsmith.
Ugh.
And what you'd be able to do is design and customize your own gun. But if it ever got too weak or useless, you could trade it with someone.
Yeah.
Oh, not only that, tokens!
Ugh.
Oh my god, free loot boxes from playing the game!
Really?
Well, if you think about it, that's what it is.
Yeah, right.
They'll do more good.
In Destiny 1, if you ever completed an activity, you know...
I know, except what you get out of those tokens is nothing but random loot. It's a loot box. It is a free in-game loot box system, if you think about it.
Yeah.
You do the busy work, aka actual work. You get the money, aka the tokens. You give it to the guy. He gives you a random set of 3 things. It is a loot box system.
It is really frustrating. Oh yeah, let's talk about this. Oh yeah.
Prometheus Lens.
Oh yeah.
That looks and sounds like it should be something unique. but I feel like everyone has it.
It was unique for a little bit. It was. Until it got nerfed, and then nobody uses it now.
Actually, you know, that's always something that's kind of confused me. MMOs are supposed to have story where, like, there's these unique weapons, and there's only, like, supposed to be, like, one of these unique weapons in the world. Yeah, every single goddamn player has it.
That's what really bothers me sometimes. But I kind of got over it by Destiny 1, and I'm like, well, the thing is, the way that they written Destiny 1, I guess, is that there would be copies of certain guns. Like, they'd say that the last word, this isn't the original last word carried by Shin Malphur. So I was like, okay, I can get over that. I'm cool with that. Like, the way that the lore was like, told throughout the gun and everything for the Grimoire, it kind of felt like, okay, I'm not holding the real last word, so...
But you're holding a copy, which is just as good.
Yeah, which is fantastic, because you get to experience not only the lore of the gun, but you get to experience the gun itself.
Gotcha.
So that's what really brought people to Destiny 1, was the guns, the loot, the stuff like that. But guess what they did? Tokens.
Yep.
And I'm just completely disappointed.
Also, I have to ask this. There are several different fractions in this game.
Yeah.
They have a clan system to where when you're away, people do shit and you get shit done from other people's work.
Yeah.
Full magazine.
Tell me, how is that fair?
I have... Well, the thing is...
Like, I mean, the clan system... Okay, I'm claned with someone who plays like 50 hours in a week. And I get shit when they do shit. Not exactly fair. It feels like they knew that certain people would only come back every so often. Like, I look at the clan system and it makes me think that they knew that there would be some people like you, no offense, who would spend a lot of time playing this game, and people like me who don't. I have other games I want to try. I do not want to stick to one game for that long.
I get really invested in games, and I get really invested in this story. But this really made me want to punch somebody in the neck. It really did. Like, I'm really, this is the only game that makes me say anything like that. Because look at all of this.
Like, some like of the artists and people actually put some elbow grease into this, and other like the gameplay managers and things like that, they clearly didn't.
Like skyboxes, they're fantastic. That's no lie. The game's just designed that way. It's just oh my god. They're complete. I even make accusations that Destiny 1's tower was a little bit more bigger than this. That's pretty sad.
Yeah. But also, back to the whole clans and fractions. The fractions, like the new war cults and like Dead Space people, right?
The Future War Cult and whatever the fuck their name is.
You don't even remember, do you?
The Dead Orbit guys, the emo kids on the block.
Okay, tell me, what do they do exactly?
The new Monarchy, the Dead Orbit, and the Future War Cult. There are these events that come up from time to time where you can gain like different loot from them, but it really doesn't matter anymore since everything's all static rolled now. So, you know.
So, only for small events.
Only for like...
Nothing for like side quests dedicated to these guys?
No, nothing like that. I wish there was, but...
I think, like, are there gear dedicated to them?
There's gear dedicated to them, but it only comes up for like...
But how valuable is, like, the gear?
Oh god, it's...
Like, because that's also another thing. Like, in some MMOs, you can have a sword for fucking ever. But in this game, it feels like weapons come and go so quickly. I mean...
You know what's the funny thing? Like Destiny 1, with the random stuff that rolled on stuff, you would have swords and shit forever. Like, you know, you have that god-rolled gun that you'd never get rid of.
Yep.
Because you're a dumbass. Because you, like, stick to one weapon, which is amazing. But it's just, like, the uniqueness is gone.
Yeah. And I know it worked, like, for games like Borderlands, but that's because there was such a huge variety and special effects Borderlands had with its guns. Like, they could do some wonky-ass shit. There was a pistol that one of my friends found that could shoot 6 bullets at the same time, like sniper rounds. A pistol. And there was other guns that could ricochet and explode and freeze. In this game, they all really just shoot. There's no big... Like, this is a space game, and tell me, how big a variety do you feel from shooting one gun or another?
They're all mixed together. I can't even tell on certain guns. Like, between the exotics, the guns that you think are special and that are actually exotics, I can't tell between each exotic.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, so what's the difference between these two guns, the Prometheus lens and the Cold Heart now, since this has been nerfed and that actually outdoes it? What's the difference? Seriously.
I couldn't tell you.
Exactly. It's kind of gotten to the point. This is like a dumbed down auto rifle that chains damage, but it's like...
And also, that's another thing. Submachine guns and auto rifles, aren't they pretty much the same thing?
They're pretty much the same damn thing, man.
Yeah, so... I mean, I think that's also another thing that could have really boosted Destiny. Put some weird, wacky-ass shit into their guns. I want my guns to shoot out icicles that electrify people.
That would have been really interesting, but here's the thing. They got it all fucked up by the end of Rise of Iron, when they started to copy gun after gun, when they started like manufacturing guns for stuff. The Thunderlord was copied about at least 2 times.
Yeah, but what I wanted was like customization with the guns, with the vehicles, with the weapons. But actually, sorry, that just brought up a question. Other than swords, is there anything else you can get?
If we screw this up,
Is it just swords?
Just swords. At this point in time, like, there is nothing else. Like, what you see is what you get. I got 2 pulse rifles, and I got a shotgun. But it's like, oh, what we did is so unique. We've got
actually
kinetic weapon, energy weapon, and like a power weapon. But it was so much better when it was primary weapon, secondary weapon, and heavy weapon.
Dead orbit is
Yeah. We are 28 minutes in. Let's wrap this up with the one final topic that I wanted to touch on. Please, could you open up your menu one more time? Go to your specials, or like your class per se.
You mean this?
Yes, subclass.
Oh.
Open it, please.
Oh.
Just.
Oh, this is a whole can of worms, ladies and gentlemen.
This is bullshit.
This is fantastic for everybody.
This is bullshit because once you get out of the tutorial, how much left is there to grab? Tell me how much left is there to grab. And not only that, you can only pick between, what is this, like secondary classes? Like up there, like when you're picking the code of the aggressor and the,
You only pick 2 pathways, which is 1 and 2.
1 and 2. And the thing is, once you get out of the tutorial, because you originally start with nothing but the... Could you please put your cursor? Like, the big guy, and then, like, 1 or 2 with the grenade and the jump.
Well, technically, the only thing that you can customize throughout this whole entire thing are these things right here.
Yeah, no, and you only start off with, like, 1 of them in the tutorial. But by the time you get your second class, you have it all pretty much fucking filled out.
Pretty much. Like...
And you only can get 2 pathways. 2 fucking pathways! This is, again, it's all the same fucking thing with each and every single other class.
Actually, this was the evolution from what they did.
Well, the previous game actually had a wide map of things you could grab.
Yeah, if you compare them side to side, it's really, really kind of like, wow.
It's bullshit to me. This is Destiny 2, not 1. And the thing is, they want people to play more, but you could get all the abilities by the time you beat the game.
What can I do?
You could for every class.
You don't mean like Destiny 2, you mean Destiny Eververse.
Yes, this is microtransactions
Oh,
because this is.
Oh man, this is fantastic.
Yeah, no, I mean that's.
Destiny Eververse.
Destiny Eververse, you have disappointed us so many levels, and like we have discussed, in this a bit rambling video, this game is supposed to be an upgrade from Destiny 1. It was supposed to go from Destiny to Destiny 2.0. That's what the 2 is supposed to be for. But they took a bunch of fucking features away. Yes, they did fix how you classified the guns. But that did not fix the guns themselves. That did not fix the ships. They did not add any content with the ships. That did not add any content with the sparrows. And when it came to the goddamn subclasses, they only allowed 2 pathways. And with almost 0 fucking customization with your character. I would bet anyone $100 that they could find someone with the exact same gear, the exact same character as you. Because nothing's unique in this game. Nothing. This game does not have any uniqueness with any of the classes, with any of the guns, with anything we just talked about. It's the same thing over and over again. Sure, there's some lore here. Just open up the lore chart. Open it up. No one's gonna tell you. You need to look. You need to fucking dig through the goddamn internet. You fucked up, Destiny. I have nothing else to say. Do you want to add anything before we go?
I don't know, maybe... There was a post that I actually made about it, but...
No rush.
I honestly don't know what to do with this game anymore. It is so... It's so problematic. It is so problematic. I just can't.
Your courage against the Red Legion inspires, Guardian.
There's like nothing else to say. It's just...
Honestly, I think why people still play it is either because they're bored or because they're always looking... Actually, I don't know. Other than boredom, I can't see any other reason to play this game.
Bungieites.
Yeah, or hardcore fans.
Almost
I'd call them, because...
Bungieites.
Cabal turned tail.
Curse of Osirisites.
You know, I want to know how many people are playing this game, like, still, like, congruently.
Let's look in the, let's look at the roster, wherever it is. Oh, wait! We only have a clan roster. I wonder how that happened.
Can't you go... Isn't there a friends list?
Not even.
Really?
Yeah.
Go to settings. I could have swore there was, like, a friends list or something.
Not even. They took that out, man.
Oh, shit.
Yeah! You have no idea how bare bones this is. Like...
Again, take a step back and you just see the shit show.
Welcome to SAO. Not abridged. Not abridged.
Can't deny, though, the artwork is pretty. Bravo to the art department.
God, it is. Yeah, it is
Just
fantastic.
hang on. Could you look out for a second? Like,
Completing task.
that is pretty.
Ignore the ship. Coming in. I mean, you know, the ship's descent's kind of cool, but... I don't
Yeah.
think you enjoyed it. Like,
That was actually pretty good timing. Not gonna lie.
It was totally fantastic if we could jump on the ships, but we can't even do that.
No, you can't do anything with the ships.
Sad.
Goodbye.
Control, someone's lost a kid.
Yay.
Well, that's all I got.
Pretty much sums it up.
Yep.
Yay.
Nope. I think this wraps up our first. What should we call this? MMO discussion or game discussion?
We might as well call this MMO discussion because if we're gonna talk about this is pretty much an MMO.
Yeah. Actually, I think I'll go with game discussion because I have some few choice words that we're gonna have with Assassin's Creed.
Oh God. I haven't even played that game.
Yeah. No. This is our game discussion video.
Oh my God.
Thanks for joining us today. We'll have a more official title later, but
Why don't we just call this video the shit show?
I would, but YouTube's a bitch.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Well, thank you for joining us. This is Outcast Core signing out. See you guys next time with a hopefully better game. Bye.
Bye.